Hello and welcome everyone to the Olympia Dynasty, and we are taking on our biggest rivals potentially of the series, the Utah State Aggies, coming up soon. The Aggies come into this game pretty darn good in the Big 12. They've slipped up recently, but this is a battle of one-loss teams in the Big 12 and could decide who ends up taking the North Division. We'll see coming up soon after this. And off we go here in Olympia as Eddie Jong will return this one at the 10 out to the 20 and brought down at the 25-yard line. As out comes Christian Armstrong, leading a very prolific offense these last couple of weeks. Armstrong rolling right on second down and 8, and I think just misunderstood where Kevin Tate, the fullback, was going to be. That goes nowhere. 3rd and 8 now, play action. Armstrong faking the draw, and he just sails this one past Lee House. Not a good first drive for the Olympia offense. Well, here comes Joe Gray and the Utah State Aggies. No longer Atari Mason, their quarterback. And that is a 4-yard loss on a speed option on first down. Handoff, Jason Burnett. He's got blocking in front of him, and Burnett, a 16-yard pickup on his first carry of the day. Jason Burnett, I'm really excited to see how he performs today. Hopefully we can shut him down. It's 1st and 10. Gray fakes the screen, now throws it on the fade there to Nate Bain. That's a 22-yard reception. Utah State's pushing the ball. 2nd down and 9 now. Gray, read option. He's going to take this one. Hampton turns around, but way too late. That's an 11-yard gain for Gray. And the Aggies are already inside the 25-yard line. Higgins in motion. It's a read option. Maybe like a little inverted veer almost off the jet, but that's an 8-yard gain, and now inside the red zone. 3rd down and 2. Man in motion here. That's Haynes. In the backfield, it's a handoff to Haynes, and he's got a first down at the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 8 now, as Gray and this Aggies offense has just been moving. Gray will take off here, gets to the 5, down to the 1-yard line. And Gray actually looks like he's still down. It looks like he got tripped over by one of his teammates. And we'll already see the backup quarterback here. Hand off to Jason Burnett, and he loses 3 yards as Olympia was in the backfield before he could even take a breath. 2nd down and goal now. Hand off Burnett. Into the end zone. Jason Burnett makes that yardage up and then some, and scores the first touchdown of the day. 1st and 10 now. Armstrong going to take this one on the read option. That's an 8-yard run for him. We'll see if they try to throw the ball much after last drive, as we see that Gray is actually out of the game with a concussion. 2nd down and 2. This will be a throw out to Ty Creason, just a little past him on the timing pattern. 3rd and 2 now. Handoff to Kirk Doherty. Doherty to the 40-yard line. It's about an 8-yard run for him there, and his second run of the day gets him 8. 2nd down and 8. Big throw out here to Zach Schuster, and Armstrong just sails it over him again. Accuracy today for Armstrong is just not there. 3rd and 8, and this is a midline read, and crazily enough to run that at 3rd down and long, but Armstrong picks up about 10 yards there, easily getting the first down. Now hand off to Kirk Doherty on the counter. Doherty cutting inside. He'll pick up a 12-yard gain on that run. You can see we're trying to get him the ball early and often here. 1st and 10, handoff. Doherty, a lot of room in front of him. Corey Cross just absolutely sealing the edge there on that DB. And that's a 20-yard run for Doherty. Well, how about we get J.J. Thomas involved, and that is Carson Liljenquist getting in the backfield and taking down J.J. Thomas before he can do much of anything. Now screen pass out to Lee House on 3rd and 13. House nowhere near a first down. It's 4th and 9, and we will have to kick as Carson Liljenquist again makes the play. And it's a fake. Roa almost throws a pick trying to get that to Stitch Robinson, and that is a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Battle will hand off to Jones here, so they will be stuck with a backup quarterback the rest of this game. We'll see how they can react. That's Pele Latu getting a tackle for loss there. Third down and 11 now. Battle going to throw this out to Higgins, and he's brought down hard by James McIntosh, our star defensive player this year so far, and it is a 7-0 lead for Utah State. Olympia's offense was terrible, and hopefully they can find a spark in the second half. Well, I just realized hopefully we can find a spark a little sooner in the second half. Thomas bouncing this out wide. He's got blocking in front of him. Thomas with that speed into the end zone. And just like that, we are all knotted up. Well, that didn't take too much time. 1st and 10 now. Utah State back with the ball. Going to throw this one out to Hawkes. And he'll get about 8 yards on the catch there. 2nd down and 2. 2nd and 2. It looks like we got a tight look on the left with the tight ends. And Battle takes this on the read option himself. Loses 2 yards, however. It's 3rd down and 4. Nice tackle for loss from Curtis Simpson. 3rd and 4. Man in motion here. He'll motion into the backfield and then motion out left. I love this play design here. It was open for the swing screen and they finally throw it to him. He will get the 1st down. I love that play. Very interesting motion there. 1st and 10 now. Read option to Burnett. Burnett got walloped there, but a nice 5-yard gain for Jeff Battle, and the backup hasn't really been asked to do a whole lot so far. 2nd down and 5. Looks like Battle is going to motion Higgins over. Does not hand it to him, and instead keeps it, and that is a tackle for loss. Robert Humphrey with the stop. It's 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6. Battle has the screen, but it's covered by Alex Hampton. Time's running out, and he is sacked. Anthony Freeman with the sack, and we'll get the ball back. 2nd down and 8. Armstrong will be brought down for a loss here, and that's Carson Little-Jenquist once again, already 3 tackles for loss. 3rd and 8. Armstrong throwing this one deep, and it looks like there was a scissor pattern there, but J.J. Thomas and Corey Cross ran into each other, and we have to punt once again. When's the last time you've seen this team punt 3 times in a half? Battle now taking this for a 10-yard run, and that's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Taylor in motion, and it'll be a handoff to Taylor. Taylor up the middle to the 50-yard line before finally being brought down. That is a 1st down once again. Utah State has had pretty solid offense today. Olympia's got to step up on D. Pitch out to Taylor, breaks a tackle, and will be brought down to the line of scrimmage, but should have been brought down behind it. 3rd down and 7 now. Looks like tight end in motion left. Overloaded to the left here. Battle fakes the screen. It wasn't open, and then he just throws it deep. And Jay Moore almost comes up with the pick there. Out of his hands, though, and they will punt. 1st and 10. Olympia's defense stepping up. Armstrong with the option here. I think if Kevin Tate had been able to get out in front of him first, Armstrong could have run that for about 20, but instead picks up 12. 1st and 10, Kevin Tate in motion. It's a play action. Armstrong going to throw this last second. Lee House has got it right into his breadbasket, and finally Armstrong settling down his passes a little bit. 1st and 10 now, and it is a counter to Cameron Anderson, the Olympia basketball team point guard, taking this for 5 yards, and it's 2nd down and 5. Armstrong throwing this one out in the flats to Thomas, and Thomas has a 1st down, 5-yard catch for him there. Olympia continues to move for the first time today, really getting some good offensive gains here. 1st and 10 on the triple option. Armstrong going to take this one. Schuster held a nice block there, and that's a 27-yard gain for him. 1st and goal now. Armstrong dropping back, throwing this one. Rutherford's got it. Rutherford into the end zone. Rudy Rutherford has a 9-yard reception for a touchdown, and suddenly Olympia's got a 7-point lead. So Battle dropping back now, throwing this one out to Bain, and he will pick up 5 yards there. It's a short gain. It's 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5. Handoff. Jason Burnett on the counter, and it's swallowed up in the backfield. 1-yard loss there. Pele Latu and Dick Parrish combining for the loss. Now, speaking of Latu's, Roa checks into the game. I guess Christian Armstrong got shaken up, and Roa sailing this one now. Roa is such a hit-or-miss quarterback. It's just how it is with him. 2nd and 10, and Roa's got Zach Schuster in stride. He hits him. Touchdown, Schuster. 53-yarder. I'm telling you, Roa Latu can only hit perfect passes or nothing at all. And that will end the first half. A last-minute deep bomb there to Zach Schuster, and he's just too fast for anyone. We go on 21-7 at half. We'll start the second half here, and Olympia is loud for this game. Handoff, Jason Burnett has some room in front of him. Hampton can't bring him down, and Burnett, tough running to the 30. 12-yard run for him there, as I think Burnett's been pretty solid today when he's gotten just a little bit of blocking. Second down and 10 now. Looks like full house for the Aggies. Play action, battle, throwing this one out. And that is almost picked off by James McIntosh. Just stop testing him. Third and 10. Battle making some adjustments. A screen pass here. He's got Jason Burnett. Burnett's got blocking. Burnett stiff-arming his way for a first down. Just hard-nosed running for Jason Burnett today, and he's had to. He doesn't get any help from his offensive line. First and 10. Battle taking this one on a speed option. Brought down for a loss. Now third down and 10. Jeff Battle, that is, dropping back. Throwing this one across the middle. Jason Burnett hit hard, lost the ball. Fourth down. First and 10 for Olympia. Little inverted veer here. Armstrong just following his blockers really intelligently. Picks up a first down after a 14-yard gain. Second down and 10. Looks like J.J. Thomas is in motion here. And it is a handoff to him on the end around. Thomas with a lot of blocking in front of him. Thomas gets to the edge. Thomas, he's got one man to beat. 5, 3, down to the 2. 55-yard run for him. Now Steve Cox in motion. It's a handoff. Kirk Doherty into the end zone. And suddenly this is a 21-point lead. The rivals are stunned here in Olympia. Handoff, Fulton on the off tackle. He's going nowhere. 2-yard loss. Curtis Simpson with the hit. First and 10. We are having scoreboard malfunctions. I apologize for that. We'll try to get those back up as soon as we can. First and 10 down to the 35. I think there was a penalty on the play though. Handoff, Taylor. He's got this one down to the 40-yard line. Now first and 10. I think it'll be a handoff to Fulton, and the third running back now getting some touches down to the 26-yard line. You have to think Jason Burnett needs a breather after every hit he takes. First and 10, and Burnett's back in the game. And it's a handoff to Fulton, down to the 15. Nice running here from Fulton. It's a first and 10. Now in the gun, dropping back, throwing this one in, finds Haynes in the end zone. That's Brent Haynes, number 84 with the touchdown. And now Utah State is only down 14 points, 28-20 to 14. Second down and 6, and this is a handoff to Kirk Doherty as we've got the scoreboard back up. Third and 7, and it is an RPO handoff. Kirk Doherty running this one. Tough running, and Doherty just doesn't have the breakaway speed. He'd be in the end zone already. And he's brought down from his shoestring there. Now first down and 10. Armstrong has J.J. Thomas deep on the scissor route there, and it is a touchdown. And we love to run this running back scissor out of the go-go. He motions up to the line, and then he just runs a simple corner route. Battle handing it off to Burnett. Brought down for a 1-yard gain, if that, by Dick Parrish. Third down and 10 now. 21-point game. You need this or the game might be over. Battle passes it out to Taylor. Taylor will get a first down here. Taylor gets a block on James McIntosh. And Taylor's out at the 36-yard line. A 42-yard catch and run on the screen. First and 10 now. Battle handing it off to Fulton. Brought down in the backfield. Never stood a chance. That's Curtis Simpson with another tackle for loss. Second down and 11. Handoff Burnett. Not a chance. Brought down in the backfield. And Curtis Simpson with his fourth tackle for loss. Third and 12 now. Battle dropping back. Throws this one across the middle. Open, and Taylor catches it. Utah State's had to run through their running backs today pretty much, and it's working for them. Second down and 10. Battle on the draw here. He'll lose 3 yards. And that's Dick Parrish with the tackle for loss there. That is his third. We find out Jason Burnett might be out the rest of the game. I guess he strained his shoulder or something. We'll find out more later. Third and 13, time winding down in the third quarter. Battle throws it off his back foot there into his lineman. And we will end the third quarter with an 18-point lead after the field goal. Olympia all over the Aggies today. We start the fourth quarter here. 17-35 is your score. Handoff, Kirk Doherty. Look at a 9-yard run on there. That was pretty nice. Doherty's up to 96 on the day. Second down and 1 now. Handoff to J.J. Thomas. Thomas has it on the outside, and he'll pick up about 20 yards there down to the 48, as it's been just a complete rushing attack. 100 yards from both our running backs today. Doherty, another handoff here, and he's well over 100 now. Probably about 125 on the day rushing, and 124. I'm off by 1. First and 10, Steve Cox in motion here. Looks like we're making some adjustments. Ball is snapped, and it's thrown to Steve Cox. Spins inside, down to the 11-yard line just about. And it's first and 10. First and 10. It's like Thomas in motion here. And it's going to be a slip screen to Doherty. Doherty blocking in front of him, finally hits the acceleration, and he's into the end zone. And this day is just getting worse for the Aggies. 25-point game. Well, Battle, what do you got? Throw to Higgins here. That's a 9-yard catch. It'll be second down and 1. Time winding down here in the 4th. Battle. Screen pass out to Taylor. He's got a first down. Brought down at the 39, as Utah State really needs to get pushing down the field a little quicker to have a chance. Now in motion, the tight end to the right. Battle dropping back. Throws this one out. Hawkes catches that one, and he's got a 23-yard catch before being rocked down there. Second down and 8. 5 minutes left in the game here. Utah State's got to get going. Down 4 scores. I mean, things are looking grim. Throw out to Coleman. Almost picked off the drop. Sam Franklin is looking for the ever elusive interception, as he has dropped so many this year. Now Battle moving out, throws this one. Jamar Brooks, I think he could have picked that off. It just came quicker than he was expecting. 4th and 8, and Utah State's got to go for it. Battle dropping back, throws the screen out to Taylor, and Vincent Hargrove, the nose tackle, tracks him down, tackles him, and for a turnover on downs. Now Carson Lil-Chinquist with another tackle for loss. That's his 4th on the day, and you can see why he's such a highly touted draft prospect. Latu throwing this one out, misses on the out route there, and Utah State gets the ball back. 3rd down and 3 now. Battle, handoff, Jones. And he gets a first down, 7-yard run there. 1st and 10. Now 3rd down and 6. Battle at midfield, drops back, hands it to Fulton, brought down for a loss. And that will end the game. Olympia dominated, but it took about a half for them to really get going there, as the offense was slow to start and the defense, it looked like, would have a trouble today, but honestly the defense ended up being good. Play of the day has to go to Zach Schuster and Roa Latu. Latu couldn't hit a single pass except for his 1-2 Zach Schuster on the 57-yard touchdown. How about this Olympia team? You know, we started 3-3 on the season. We lost a game in conference. Kansas beating us for the Big 12 North. Utah State was looking undefeated, undefeatable at least in the Big 12 North. And suddenly we're number 1 in the Big 12 North with a showdown at BYU looming. We have a chance to win the Big 12 in our first year in the conference. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.